Yes, I know that was Black Ops 2 music and not Detroit music, but there's a bit of a reason behind that. I'll get into that in a moment. But my apologies for the delay. Running 10 minutes late here. My computer decided that it was going to mess with NR. NR completely got stuck on me, and had to get it back up and running again. So, yay! Detroit's a really good story-based game, lots of options, and that is absolutely true. I'll get into some of that here in a moment. But first, I will point out that this is the Detroit Become Human 300 for race number 3 of the Matco Truck Championship second season, third race of the season. Detroit Become Human, of course, a fairly popular game out now, and as a fan of it myself, I can definitely say that it is a phenomenal game. Took, what was it, like 7 years to make? I know that much for sure. It took about 7 years to make. It is a diverging storyline. There are, like, literally, I saw a video that lists every single ending, like, shows it all, and that video was 4.5 hours long, so it's truly a decision-based game. It's really cool, really amazing. I would highly recommend y'all check it out. It's pretty long though, so yeah, there is that. Almost as good of a game as Life is Strange. Ah, my man. Little nostalgia there between me and Decoder there. It's pretty good stuff. And yeah, good old Atlanta. We should be in for a good race here. 45 laps, no pit stops. And if this goes caution free, which I doubt it will, but if it does, this race will zoom on by in a hurry. I don't want to drag this on too long. It's good to see you, Mr. Bruh, as we're already running a bit behind, so I'll dive right into it here. Top 10 starting positions stack up as follows. LJ Toledo on the pole position in the 08 Chevrolet. Cody Reynolds to his outside. Patrick Smith and Roger Ray. Larry Hagan and Oscar Anderson. Griffin Lynn and Daytona winner Trey Wright. Then Daniel Bouchard and Dylan Young rounding out the top 10. Now I'll also point out that the reason that I used Black Ops 2 music instead of Detroit or something from the Detroit soundtrack is because I've seen a number of videos with clips of the soundtrack, and yet a lot of them would just vanish out of nowhere. So that brought up the concern of a copyright, and I really didn't want to risk that, so I just broke that out. Plus, I felt like that music was at least kind of close, so whatever. Why were you 10 minutes late? Top's answer. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this is me. I like to talk too much. My friend actually grinded Detroit so hard he got a platinum trophy for it. Dang. Although that sounded a little wrong. Grinded it. Okay, then. What's he doing in the car? I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I will throw out one last thing to get that out of everyone's mind. And that is that the gentleman who just arrived, Zachary DeLello, is coming into this race as the point leader. Just a little something there. And yes, I know Michigan wasn't on the schedule, so it was like, meh. So let me get adjusted here. I read this as Drive to Become Human 300. That's actually not a bad name. That actually does sound kind of cool. Me, why were you 10 minutes late? Tom, well, it all starts at that murder scene. No, it was because I was having technical difficulties. My computer decided to freeze NR, and even Control-Alt and deleting it didn't work initially. So that was a bit of a pain in the arse, as it were. So anyways, we're 15 minutes later than, or 10 minutes, whatever you want to call it, later than when I was going to start this thing. So let's just get it underway. 45 laps. Here we go.
Drivers, start your engine.
There we go. That and then ours is still being a little slow, so that's a little concerning. No one says anything about a dirty joke. Top proceeds to make one. I applaud you, sir. The immaturity is real. Good to see you, Brendan. Question is, will I get a good finish to keep the points lead? Will I get a bad finish? Possibly dropped out of the top 10 in points. Well, with how early it is in the season, that is a possibility. As my gosh, that was a lag spike. I really hope we don't see too many of those. The 42 trucks are ready to go. And we are coming into the restart zone to get it underway. Green flag in Atlanta, even though this race is called Detroit. From the pole, Toledo holds the lead. And are they already crashing? They are, and my gosh, it's a mess. Actually, not as bad as I thought, but man, a little early for that. I did not see that coming, as they're kind of 5 wide here. They're going to have to fight all this out. But early trouble, including the 05 of Roger Ray. I saw that much. And Oscar Anderson also went around. Jeff Scott as well. There's Dylan Young and Trey Wright. Matthew Hartford coming on the pit road already. Early caution. Man. Oh my gosh, I just saw Maddie's message there. I'm sorry, man. That... Ouch. Through the Dang, nabbit, Nathan. I just now saw that. But man, talk about early troubles. What even caused that? That was really bizarre. Were they already 4 wide? Yeah, they were. Excuse me, yeah, they were. And it was the 03 and the 92 just making contact, and that was it. Tom Jonas right there in that mess, but looked like he got by. But, golly, I did not foresee that coming. Just another case of NR deciding, nah, I'm gonna screw you. Because freaking testing... the first caution did not come out in the main test race I did until like lap 17 or 18. So that that hurt, that's for sure. And I mean, obviously I'd say the 05 and the 39 getting the worst of that. Everyone else going to struggle to keep up at this point. Not what you want to see this early in the race. Every race is different. Yeah, that is true, but you never, ever, ever want to see lap 1 carnage like this. But the good news is that it definitely could have been a lot worse. I mean, that's only going to be maybe... I mean, that's not too bad. You got maybe 5 or 6 trucks affected by that, as opposed to what could have been, considering where that took place. So LJ Toledo, from the pole, holds the lead. Winner at the Dodge Motordrome last race, Christian Vargas up to 2nd place. Griffin Lynn, Ethan Matheson, and Cody Reynolds are the top 5 at the moment. Danny Bouchard, Larry Hagan, Patrick Smith, Matthew Phillips, Nathan Stapleton currently the top 10. And just looking at everything, it looks like the 39 might be out of the race. My goodness, that's a tough break there, and yep, there it is officially. It's a tough break for the 39, but again, still early in the season, got plenty of time to... That is a very interesting statement there, Sean. As Again, early in the season, got plenty of time to make up some ground. Yeah, I have no idea where that came from. So, where are we going green on lap 7? Only little been in my mom's. Very close friend of mine. I love the office jokes. And the ping. Hashtag pin. Ah. No, I'm just kidding. So as we'll be coming into the restart zone yet again. Tire wear, as this race plays on, will start to at least show itself. You'll start to see the lap times drop off slowly. And by the end of this race, they'll probably be about a second slower than they were, or are, right now. As we're back to racing. Everyone pretty even there on that start. 33 looking to the outside of the 13. A little further back. Did you hear about the U.S. banning baggy jeans? Well, good on them, I guess, if they actually did that, even though I don't believe that for one single second. Christian Vargas looking for the lead. He's going to get it for this lap. Not quite clear the 08 yet, but we'll probably be able to clear him through here, because you see that inside lane, it got that serious speed down there. Right now the 74 trying to take advantage of it. That is Daniel Bouchard. Got the 77 right behind him. And my goodness, I'm in that state where trying to pay attention to the race and the chat is literally impossible. And already we're seeing them go 3 wide. Seeing them right on top of each other a lot more with these CTS physics. Is Bouchard looking to the inside? Should be able to take it here. No worries. It's actually happening. It's because since people wear it, it shows their underwear, and sometimes, you know. Okay. I think that's stupid, but okay. Sure, whatever. I don't care. I don't wear baggy jeans anyway, so. New leader, Larry Hagan. 77, Griffin Lynn, Colton Yo, Carter Friesen all lined up on the inside lane at the moment. Yes, yeah, definitely going to see a little bit of cycle racing that should start to alleviate itself as the race goes on. I mean, they're making a lot more moves than they did in the test race, that's for sure. Always get me a little nervous. Yo, Viper Ghost. Really thankful for how my cars and trucks have been performing in these 2 series. I'm sure I've been near the front in every race except for the trucks at Daytona. See if you can keep it going. So Griffin Lynn briefly took the lead. Now Colton Yo has it. At least I think that's Colton Yo, and yes it is. It's very stupid, but Trump, I only wear apple butter. Oh dear. I mean, I think it's stupid. If that is actually the case, I think it is pretty dumb that they're trying to regulate like what we wear in that regard. I mean, sure, you can ban shirts that say like Allahu Akbar or something, but if it's in like a terrorist, I don't know. That there's some things that sure I can get it, but baggy jeans, that's pushing it, I think. Carter Friesen briefly took the lead. Now here comes Jesse Turner. Trying to raise the slowest of the slow trucks, but he's hanging in there. Mike Quayle starting to drop back. That's a little surprising. Didn't see him involved in that crash. He missed the stream. It's over. Says testing determines nothing about the race. Proceeds to compare the race to testing. Well, it does at least give you some indication. Like at least like when they would pit or something. Like I do know that they will go 4 wide now and then. Although testing does also sometimes say, oh, it's going to maybe be 2 or 3 cautions in the race. And then the race has like 8 or something like that. That's a case where it can really... You joking, right? Oh yeah, as you can clearly see right now. I'm reading your stuff right now. Reading comments on Trump's Instagram is psychological torture, and that's why I don't do it. Heck, that's also why I don't read comments after a NASCAR race. And that's why I'm in the middle. And I love being there. Although I don't think you want to be in the middle in this case, like Michael Canto is right now. Getting put up there by the 08 and now the 54. 30 laps to go as the 02 actually scrapes the wall trying to get as good of a corner entry as possible. Don't spoil it. I ain't spoiling nothing. I don't know what's happening. All I know is what's happened the last 16 laps. So Adam McDowell, new leader. Zachary DeLello looking to extend his point lead with a good finish here today. Driving the number 29. Who's going hungry? Who the heck knows? It has been a topsy-turvy F1 season. It's been pretty cool. Looking forward to seeing when all's going to happen. Is that a breakaway? Okay. The field looked a lot smaller for some reason. I was a little concerned there for a moment. Human, become Detroit. Sorry, that just... Hey, Code. Sorry for... I mean, if... The occasional little, like, just, hey, I'm doing this, or this is happening, oh boy, 4 wide, settle it down, Griffin Lynn, Gatlin Downey getting a little close, but they settle it to 3, that got a little scary, as long as it's not like that's all you're doing, or you're saying stuff like, sign up for my, Amazon gift card giveaway, someone actually did that once. Nathan Orman, new leader. Dylan Young coming up here in the 51. A good green flag run going here. But we'll see if they catch the 05 before it's all said and done. When it's a bad race and you know about it, who are you going to call? Brian France. Oops, made it worse. Burn! Dylan Young looking for the race lead. As I have to admit, I'm being more entertained by the chat right now. Sign up for my Amazon gift card giveaway, please. Please. Oh yeah, Brandon? Oh yeah? Huh? Huh? You know what happens? You know what happens when you say that type of stuff? Boom. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with him. He's good. And to everyone who's watching this on delay who doesn't see what he said in the chat playback, he said, sign up for my Amazon gift card giveaway, please. So I deleted it just to be funny. Eli Bright, new leader. All Chevys and Toyotas so far. That's a pretty big part of this entire field. You got the few Fords in there, but that's about it. Yeah, I'm not going to keep removing them. That would get too tedious. Unless I know it's real, or I don't know, whatever. I've only been presented with that once, and I just said, don't do that. Sign up for my nude photo giveaway. Now, no one signed up for that. You will be traumatized for the rest of your life. I'm just messing. Now we're starting to see some tire wear playing to effect here. Not seeing as much cycle racing. Eli Bright holding the lead at the moment. Anna Higdon was second there in the 93, but Seth Cole getting underneath there in the number 15. In the 00 now. We're going to try and do the same to Cole. They're really checking up there mid-corner. Oh my god. Oh, a bunch of crazy people. Sign up for my Top Dragster sex tape giveaway. That exists? What? How is that possible? I've never done that. Don't know if I should say this, but I'm going to. Chatty Matty is correct. It's too bad. Oh. What did you... Why isn't this race actually in Detroit? Because I don't think there is a Detroit track. And plus, Michigan kind of stinks. So I didn't even put it on the schedule, so I figured, it'll probably fit best for Atlanta, I don't know. Just because it's a thing. Checking out lap traffic, and the 05 is only half a lap down, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Belle Isle, oh jeez. A real life street road course. Those races are boring if you put them in an R. Trust me, I've tried. And every single time it would just be meh. They could not pass each other at all. It was shocking. Now let's not go lambasting F1 drivers or any drivers for that matter. Come on. V-Bucks? The frick is that? Now that, right there, what Decoder just said. I know he's just messing, but man, it just annoys me so bad when that's all people do on their YouTube channels. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications, send me your credit card info, security, social security, and send me a copy of Detroit. I mean, that's pushing it a little bit, but I don't know. Those just have no point, in my opinion, and yet I've seen a number of scams that are just like that, where literally or like the shout-out channels. We all know about those. I don't know how this turned into a rant about these types of YouTube channels, but hey, it's a thing. They couldn't pass each other. What is this? Beach City Grand Tour? Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't go to those anymore. And that's why that tour ain't seen a season 2. That sucked. Not to mention the premise. Although I actually was pretty proud of the premise. You can thank Narcissist Gamer for that premise. And I don't regret it. Like the subscribe bell icon. Shout outs to Simple Flips. What? Where's the 13 at? Right there. Coming up to 3rd place. Now this is where I start to really enjoy it. Seen some good racing, but it's not cycle racing. And we got 15 laps to go here in this deal. And Danny Bouchard just led for a good ways there. And now Christian Vargas is looking to take that away. Gatlin Downey and Pole Sitter LJ Toledo are behind him. Still a number of drivers with a shot. What was the premise? Well, Beach City is the name of the town that Steven Universe takes place in. Yeah. And what I did was I tried to come up with a bunch of short tracks that are like within the Delaware area, because according to stuff I've seen, Beach City is supposedly actually like Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. So yeah, there's that premise. Shout out to me, not uploading for 2 weeks. Wait, Michael Waltrip is actually gay? I don't know, maybe. Gatlin Downey, new leader. And Zachary DeLello coming back up here. All pretty bunched up. Back of the pack there. Roger Ray coming out of turn 4 right now. We're down the back straightaway. I highly doubt that they're going to catch him. But you never know. And heck, when I was saying that I was worried about this turn into Caution Fest because that one early caution, guess what? We have had none ever since. And tires are starting to wear down. You see how much slower they're going in terms of their lap time. 2 and 3 wide behind DeLello right now. He has pulled away. A couple big dogs. Those 2nd and 3rd. Jesse Turner, Marty Johnson. 75 and 23 respectively. Danny Bouchard looking pretty fast though. We'll see if he can get back up here and fend them off. It is 11 laps to go. That thing took a little while to update. Well, damn. I know that they're just messing with each other. Okay. Oh dear. Mark Davidson, first time we've seen him up here. Sebastian Kukelan started last in this race. Now he's up here battling for a top 5. Danny Bouchard gonna get his nose under there. Looks like he's gonna be able to. 10 laps to go, coming to 9. Kukelan diving away down there. Starting to see these trucks start to kind of spread a little more. Why are we so spread out? I mean, if you could classify this as spread out. But definitely more so than they were. Why didn't they go for the 32? Because I think Kukelan was like one of the first ones to sign up, like, at all. That was something. Oh well, at least I led some laps. Hey, it's looking good at the moment. We'll see how it's all going to turn out in these final 7 laps, I believe. Or 8, rather. Stupid thing keeps updating at different times. And new leader Dylan Young, the 51. And 05 ain't too far away, but his lap times... I don't know. We'll see. I doubt it, but we'll see. This race was 3 Metallica songs long. That's actually pretty short. Gatlin Downey going for the lead in the 03. Finished toward the back. I think finished last in the last race at the Dodge Motordrome. He's up here taking the lead. Can he fend them off? And will they catch the 05 is the question. He's out of turn 4. We're coming out of turn 4 right now. And a couple teammates there. Young and McDowell. Nose to tail with 6 to go. Nathan Stapleton coming up here in the inside lane. Tom Jonas behind him after a phenomenal avoiding job of that first caution. First time we've seen him here. Griffin Lynn. And then even Emily Anderson, if she can keep it down there in the inside lane in the 31. 1 to 5 laps remaining. Dylan Young back to the point. And good to see you, my boy SD. The 2 Kyle Busch trucks pulling away. Dylan Young and the McDowell. But can they hold it? Lap times have dropped by over a second now. And they continue to catch the 05. 4 laps to go. I think the 05 is now going to become an issue. He's not all that slow, however, which could either mean good things or even worse things. I don't know. Griffin Lynn has pulled away from that pack and is now making a 3-truck pull away. Ethan Matheson just ahead of Cody Reynolds. They're all on the inside lane. Coming to 3 to go. And what effect will the 05 have? That is the big question. Griffin Lynn looking to the inside for second. 51 going to get a bit of a slipstream from the 05 here. But then he's going to have to decide where he's going to go. If he catches him at the right time, the 05 will not be an issue whatsoever. And it looks like that's probably going to be the case. There he goes. Is Griffin Lynn going to make it 3 wide? Almost. And as second thoughts of it, has to check up. 2 to go. Looks like it might come down to the 51 or the 63. Cody Reynolds underneath of Ethan Matheson. Now that the 05 has gotten the draft, his lap times might even out. White flag and the Detroit Become Human 300. Griffin Lynn on the tail dag nabbit pace truck. Oh, he got hit with an Abbott's. Can Lynn try and make the move? It's up to him and only him at this point. It's Cody Reynolds looking for third. Not sure he's going to have enough. He's not going to. Dylan Young, number 51 Toyota, to victory lane in Atlanta. One caution on lap 2, and we kept it going from there on out. And a pretty good race. Pretty entertaining chant. That was fun. And big congrats there to Dylan Young. Getting victory in the third race of the season. I think the tires just wore down there just a bit too much. I did honestly intend to lower the tire wear a little more, but I forgot. Hey, it worked out anyway. I thought that was an excellent race. And Dylan Young emerging victorious. Griffin Lynn, though, great effort. Going to come home second. Cody Reynolds, phenomenal third place finish. Nathan Stapleton, fourth. Pretty quiet that entire race. Came up there at the end. An excellent fourth place finish. Just ahead of fifth place, Adam McDowell. Seth Cole, Ethan Matheson, Alger Baranauskas, Emily Anderson, and Hannah Higdon. The top 10, which, oh, the irony again. Oh, man. Because to anyone who doesn't know, Emily Anderson is the development driver for none other than Elijah Gordon. So, yeah, a little irony there. Christian Vargas, 11th. And then, yeah, DeLello, 23rd. So we'll see how that affects the standings. Tried out my teammate in 33. Tried it a little bit too late. Take fourth. Always good luck here. And you had some more there. Pretty good stuff. Good on Roger Ray there. Just keeping it clean, doing his thing. We'll go ahead and get that exported at this time. Yep. Yep. So again, that was only the third race. We still have 12 races to go. Yeah, 12. I cannot remember where the next race is. But still 12 races to go. Plenty of time for ground to be made up. But anyways, in the meantime, let's hop on over to Victory Lane. Dylan Young. Valiant job. Holding them off. And brings the Toyota Care truck to Victory Lane. What else can I say? Phenomenal job. And over to score 4 we go. That was fun. I want to say thank you guys for keeping it entertaining. I mean, that was a pretty entertaining race in and of itself. It got pretty exciting there at the end. And then, of course, the whole whole kind of rant that we had there about scams. That was amusing. Fix OBS here before I forget. There we go. Detroit. Gamuman 300. Again, phenomenal game. Even if you don't actually play it for yourself, I'd recommend you find a Let's Play of it. It is just something to behold. It really is. So definitely go and check that out. No, I'm not actually sponsored by them. Although that'd be damn cool, but I'm not. But I'm just being honest when I say it is just amazing what that game is. Anyways, 3 races in, 12 to go. For the trucks, what do we got for points? And with that victory, it is Dylan Young with the lead. He's got a 33-point advantage over Griffin Lynn. Excellent, excellent season so far. Has finished in the top 5 in 2 of the 3 races, as has Dylan Young. The only 2 drivers that appear to have done so in 2 top 5 so far. So good on them both. Audrey Baranowskis holding steady in 3rd place. Christian Vargas and Josephine O'Neill currently at the top 5. Zachary DeLello drops to 6th. Adam McDowell, Trey Wright, Ethan Matheson, Jesse Turner, current top 10. Those are the top 35. There's the full standings as shown. Again, still a long way to go, and anything can happen. I don't remember where we're going next, though. Now, I'll go ahead and point out this might be the last stream I do before I go on vacation, and again, depending on internet, might be the last race I do for about the next week plus. So we'll see. Remember, Top, if I didn't pin him on Facebook, he wouldn't have signed up. Was that Dylan Young? No, a few people there, like, let's see, Dylan Young, I imagine, Hannah, Marty Johnson, and I know you've threw a few other people in there. Good God, 40th in points. He's up 14 spots. Yeah, keeping it going. See how that all turns out. Jacob screams out for Casey. He feels abandoned. What? Oh, you're something else. I'm going to go miss the next stream and win. Well, I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow because I don't know if I'll be racing tomorrow. If I do, well, obviously I won't be able to. But if I don't, I might be able to do the next NCCS race, which would be probably Fontana. So we'll see. I'm coming for you next WI. Well, hey, ooh, we got a rivalry going. Jonathan Garsick and Ethan Matheson. Ooh. We'll see how that turns out. Although Matheson is 9th in points. How? When I lap you? Ooh, words being thrown out there. A little jab at each other there. Ouch. Wow. Something else to note, in these 3 races, not a single driver has finished in the top 10 in all 3 of them. Some drivers just with 2 top 10s so far in the 3 races. But no one with all 3. Heck, no one with all 3 in either series except Brandon Gomez in the NCCS, and he's currently the point leader. We'll see if he'll be able to keep that streak going in the next NCCS race, though. Which, again, may or may not be tomorrow. I don't know at this given point. So, anyways, I'm going to wrap this one up and say thank you, everyone, for coming by. Some pretty good numbers and some pretty entertaining conversation taking place. So, good stuff. Looking forward to the next one, which, again, hopefully tomorrow. And if not, hopefully at some point during the coming week, if my internet is actually good enough. Unlike last year, the place that I stayed in did not quite have the internet to hold up. So that was a bit of an issue, but we're staying in a different place, so we'll see how the internet is there. And the meme lives on. Perfectly balanced, just how everything should be. SD, I'm the Kyle Busch of this feud, and you're the Stenhouse. Uh-oh. This is gonna get ugly. Well, SD, all I'll say is some memes don't and should never die. That's for sure. Gonna wrap it up. Thank you for watching. Congrats to Dylan Young. I just clanged my teeth. That hurt. Ow. So take care, all. Have a good night. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye for now.